Hi, it's Lori. I'm here to pick the partners for the Mystery Yarn Challenge for March. I already went through and picked the local people, and I picked somebody to send the person with the cat allergy a box. So the rest of you guys are random. Now, if anybody else still wants to play, you can still send me an email and you can do number 4. You can work on a whip. Okay. You can still do that. You need to send me pictures before you start it. And then when you finish it, send me your finished picture because I have to do my finale and I have to put all those pictures in my finale. And I'm getting February's in. People are finishing up. I know some of you aren't, but you still have another week. So don't despair. If you haven't got all your balloons done yet, just keep going. Just stay focused, okay? On your balloons. Okay, so I have my bingo cards with the people that are still needing to be chosen to be matched up. And so I have 3 new players. And I am going to, I forgot to get the information before I started. I will put links. I have 2 people that have channels. I will put them in the description below. I'm so sorry. But I will also share their channel on my community page. So watch for that. Go check them out. Show them some love. And because I was just trying to get all organized and everything so I could get this finished. So yeah, because I won't even tell you what I do because you guys think I work so hard. It I guess it looks like a lot of work. It doesn't seem like a lot of work to me because I have to just be organized or I forget everything. I'm like an old person who has a routine now, like my dad. Oh my God. If I don't get up, yeah, okay. Yeah, I have to have my routine. If I don't put something where it belongs, I don't know where the hell it is. So yeah, it's just happening that way now. I have to have this all ready and make sure it works before I tell you. Otherwise, then I gotta cancel things and change things, and I don't want to do that. That happens once in a while, and I'm not happy with it. So okay, got my bingo cards. The numbers that I need are here. We had 28 players in March, which is perfectly fine, just enough. There's some people that weren't able to play that have played before, and we had the 3 new players that have heard about it from you guys talking about it on your channels. And I appreciate that. That's very nice because it gets other people excited about what's happening. And you are notifying them they have more options. They can just do a whip, they can send and receive yarn. Or if they're having issues or don't have a lot of yarn, they can receive yarn until they get enough yarn where they can send it. And you can work on a whip and send somebody yarn if you have a lot. Like, some of us have more than we need. So we'll send people yarn and work on one of our whips or 3 or 4 or 5 if we can get them done. So remember, everybody that's playing that's not working on a whip is going to be put on a wheel at the end of the game that finishes their project with their mystery yarn. And depending on how many people are playing, it looks like I might be able to do 2. I have about 14 people. Wait, no, 14, 17. So I can do 2. I can do, let me write that down because I might forget. 2 prizes. Okay, on the wheel. And then with the people that are doing whips, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11. That's 1, but it depends. I told you you could have an entry into the drawing for each whip that you complete. So I'll do a prize for every 10 whips. So the more whips you do, the more prizes and the more options you'll have to win something. How's that sound? Okay. I won't know till the end how many there are. And I haven't done my drawing yet for my giveaway. That ended yesterday. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I have to do the random wheel thing. No, comment picker. Oh, that's on a different piece of paper. Oh, I know where it is. It's in with the it's in with the yarn. My Goucher giveaway. I put that paper in with the yarn so I wouldn't lose it. Yeah. I just lost my pen and I'm sitting here. I haven't even moved and I just lost my pen. So yeah, I don't know where it is. So okay, let's get on with this. I'm not going to do anything else on this video except let you know some things that are going on. And okay. So the first person on my list, I'm not going to give you the name, but I'm going to give you the number that I'm drawing for them because it's supposed to be a surprise, right? And then this will give me a chance to get the emails out tonight. Everybody's going to get an email one way or the other. The people that are sending and receiving yarn, you're going to get the typical email with the instructions. The people who are doing just whips, you're going to get an email with some instructions and guidelines. And so if you don't get an email, that means you did not send in your name to play. And if you want to, you can still do option 4. Okay. Remember that probably till, you know, a few more days till Sunday. If you want to do a whip, go ahead and send me and let me know, and then send me a picture of it before you start. So, okay. If you haven't sent me your pictures yet, get that going so I can get those put in my folder. Okay. The first one's going to be a 3. Next one is 13. Next one is 17. 11. Oh yeah, and the typical, if I draw the same person's number, I've set it aside and draw another one. Okay, next one is getting 1. And I'm not 1 this month. Just saying, sometimes I'm just at the top of the list because I make the list and I put me on, but I didn't do that this month. Because I'm not gonna receive yarn this month. I have other things I want to make and finish. So next one's a 5. And it's possible you get the same name because I do this randomly. Now the people I picked local, I made sure they didn't get the same person I did last month, but I don't have my papers handy from the last 6 months. I'm probably kept them in a folder somewhere. Next one's 2. Next one's 4. Now, if your person has some sort of restriction or issues with what weight they can use on their yarn, that will be in the email that I send you. Some people can't use small yarns, some people can't use fat yarns. So that will be in there. 9. And if they have a wool allergy, don't send them wool. We don't want to kill anybody. And apparently lanolin also is a wool byproduct. So if you're sending goodies or anything, take a look at the ingredients. Make sure it doesn't have lanolin in it either. I'm sure they could pass that forward to somebody else if it did. Okay. 7. 6. And the last one, 14. Okay. All righty. That is it. So just go over a few of the little details again. You're going to want to send a few yarns. Let me show you. You don't have to send a lot of yardage. You could send like a skein of each, which is usually about, this is 380 yards. I mean, and that's plenty. You can make as many projects as you want. One project should have incorporate all the yarns. That's the real challenge. And then if you want to make other things for your fairs, for your craft shows, for gifts, whatever you want to do with it, you can make whatever you want, and then just enter it in with your mystery yarn challenge as well, because it's the yarn you got. And goodies, if you want to send some notions or some goodies with your package, you can. It's not required, but a lot of us do like to have some things. We like to just throw them in and share them with others. If you've gotten something in a package that you don't like or you can't use, feel free to pass that along. There's never a bad gift. You can always pass it forward. It's like a fruit cake, maybe somebody doesn't like it and they'll just keep passing it around. And let me think. I do have a player in the UK. She's going to be doing a whip. I think I mentioned that in my last video. I'm very excited. I'm going to put her channel down below. She has a channel. One of my other new players has a channel. I'm going to put that down below and post them on my community page for you guys to go show them some love. And I always put your channels down below. And I really encourage everybody to follow and watch each other's stuff, because it's wonderful. You get to know each other. It's like a community. You'll be sending that person yarn. You get to know each other. If you want to exchange emails and chit chat, do that. Some of you live very close to each other. You could do meetups if you were so inclined. Yeah. And it's not just the people that are playing. There's some other people that are in our little community here that I've noticed. I'm going to have my map. I have my map up for my thumbnail. And those are the people that are playing this month and where they live. So I have people all over the country. Again, I don't have UK up there because I didn't get her address, but it wouldn't show up on my map. It would have to be somewhere else across the pond. So that should be it. Thank you guys for signing up to play. I appreciate it. I'm going to be sending the emails out today. Like I mentioned twice, if you didn't hear your name, you didn't get an email, you can sign up to do a whip. I don't need you to send yarn to do that. So just let me know and send me a picture, because there's still a few who I didn't hear from. You could be just very busy, and which is a better reason for you just to do a whip, so you can finish something you're working on and still be entered and part of the game. That's what's fun. So, and it's going to be exciting. I get to pull out stuff and finish it and feel accomplished. Not like I have to start something new again and, oh, I can't get to all this other stuff. So, some of us have that mentality where we can only work on one thing at a time. And I was like that for a while, but now I just get bored doing one thing, and I see something, and I start making it. I made that little bowl for Hooker to Hooker. I've been making bags for March. Things we're making Thursday. I've started blankets because I got some yarn and I wanted to use it, So yeah, it's just all over the place. So thank you for sending out my information. People are coming. They're telling me that they've heard you talking about me. Hopefully it's nice things, and how funny and weird I am. I keep wanting to do videos about some stuff, and I just don't, because I just don't have the energy. I just made some, I've been doing a little bit of cooking, and I made a boneless pork ribs in my crock pot, and I put barbecue sauce and peppers and stuff on it. And my goal was to shred it and make barbecue pulled pork sandwiches. And I'm like, okay, I didn't feel like filming in the kitchen and doing that. I have a couple things I want to taste. I just not have the energy to do that right now. Um, so, but I still have yarn to have to unbox. I have to do my mystery yarn challenge. I want to get those done first before I take you into the kitchen to do things. I'm hoping to get some energy back. My little headache's gone, but I still don't. Uh, I don't feel like I'm on speed or anything, which is what I was hoping for. I was hoping it would be like I'm on drugs or something and get up and start running around and doing stuff. That's what I was hoping. But I'm having coffee, so hopefully that will help too. And okay, guys, thank you so much. When you get your emails, um, try to get your stuff out by the end of next week, by the end of Friday. This is Saturday, so this is Friday. So if you do have your stuff ready, you can get it to the post office tomorrow, maybe. You can go to a grocery store. Some grocery stores have post offices in them if you can't get to the post office or it's too crowded or it's closed. The little mailing centers, you do have to pay full price for postage if you use those options. Now you can use, I use the Pirate Ship app and it gives me commercial rates, but I can't use a flat rate box. When I do that, usually will use bags and I get the bag in the box in the bag rate. I can put it in a box, but if I put the box in a bag, it's cheaper. I don't know why. We don't have that option at work. It's on a commercial site. So you could do that. And I use, just as a, here's a side note, trash compactor bags are very thick. They're 3 mils. Even if you can see through it, you can use it, but don't use a priority box. You see through if you see anything says priority on it, you're going to have to send it priority rate. If you want to do that, they might send it back to you. We do that sometimes. So if you just have something, a little shoe box or something, you can throw it inside of a bag and get the commercial box in the bag rate. It's cheaper. Flat rates, I think 24 and 17 now, or 18. The large one went up to 24. I don't know. I haven't been at the window for a while. I don't remember the other one. 17, maybe 18. Yeah. So if you're so inclined to do that, go ahead and get your stuff out. If you can get it Monday or by the end of next week. I think this is going to be, today's the 1st, so some of you may be getting paid in a few days. Go ahead and get it out. And as usual, you're going to have time to get your project done. When you receive your yarn, you'll get your 4 or 5 weeks, even if you get your yarn late. Nobody gets punished, only if you don't do your project and you get your yarn. That's punishment. So if you have problems fulfilling your special needs, if it's in your email, if you have trouble with that, let me know, and I can help out with that maybe. Like if somebody can't use large yarn and all you have right now spare is large yarn, you don't have to use brand new skeins. It can be partial skeins. It would be nice if they were color coordinated, if you can do that, because everybody wants to have a nice looking project. Sometimes my stuff turns out kind of weird because of how I decide to put my yarn together, but usually we can figure it out, and it turns out nice. So let's try to choose yarn that we would want to receive, and maybe next month you can have some yarn left over and make something else. So okay, that's it. I'm gonna go get my stuff ready. Anything I said, it's already been said. Just watch the video again, okay? Because I always repeat myself, that. It's a habit. I think that's how I remember things, is if I repeat it more than once. I think that's it. So I'm going to stop this. And okay, people, that's it. Emails are going to be coming out. I'll probably do that the rest of the afternoon while I'm doing dishes and something, making my pulled pork sandwich. I haven't had one yet and I'm hungry. So I think I might go do that and see how it turned out. Okay. Bye.